What's going on, everyone? This is the Mac Roberts back again with another NBA 2K24 My Player build video. Now, today we're going to be taking a look at the current gen version of the Dennis Rodman build. Now, if you are looking for the next gen build, I have it already listed on the top right corner. And as a continuation from that video, because that video was already stretching too long, I decided to split up the current gen and next gen versions into two separate videos. I may do that from time to time, just depending on how long the video is. You know, we got to get that retention rate up and keep that retention rate. So without further ado, let's get into the first build. It's going to be the 6'9" build. I'm going to start with the height being obviously 6'9", the weight bringing it down to 242, max out that wingspan, and the body shape doesn't matter. You can go with defined if you want to. Again, builds completely up to you. For the stats, you're going to bring your close shot up to an 87. Your driving layup up to a 55. Your driving dunk up to a 75. Your standing dunk up to a 91. And your post control up to an 80. And that's going to give you 20 finishing badges. For shooting, you're going to bring your free throw up to 70. Everything else should pop up as necessary. It does not. You're just going to bring a mid-range shot up to a 60 then. And bring that three-pointer back down to 30. That's 2 shooting badges. For playmaking, you're going to bring your pass accuracy up to a 70. That'll allow you to do a little bit of passing as well. Bring your ball handling up to a 44. And your speed with ball up to 49. And that's going to give you 5 playmaking badges. Lastly, for defense and rebounding, you're going to bring your interior defense up to a 98. Your perimeter defense up to an 87. Your steal up, you're going to leave your steal at 47. You're going to bring your block up to a 79. Your offensive rebounding up to a 96. And you're going to max out that defensive rebounding to 99. That's going to give you 26 defense and rebounding badges. So 20 finishing, 2 shooting, 5 playmaking, and 26 defense and rebounding badges is a total of 53 badges. For your physicals, you're going to max out your speed. You're obviously going to keep your acceleration at 66. Bring your strength up to an 85. Your vertical up to an 85. And you're going to bring your stamina up to 98. 98. So for the takeovers, I would go with obviously the defense and rebounding takeovers, which are see the future, box out wall, and continue. The build is complete, and you have built with the comparison of Rodman, Evan Mobley, and Jaren Jackson Jr., a defensive anchor. Now for your badges, for your finishing badges, you're going to put Acrobat on bronze. You're going to put Pro Touch on Hall of Fame. You're going to put Rise Up on gold. Fast Twitch on gold. You're going to core Fearless Finisher at gold. And then you can either go with Limitless Takeoff or Posterizer. Based on 2K23, either or is fine. Limitless Takeoff was a little bit more broken, but Posterizer is also a pretty solid option. For me, I'm just going to go with Limitless Takeoff, because like I said, it was more broken last year. For the shooting badges, we do not care. Let's put Claymore on bronze, Clutch Shooter quartered at silver, and I don't know, put it on amped. I don't care. It's shooting, and he's not a shooter. You knew what you were getting when you got there. For the playmaking badges, you're going to put Vice Grip on gold. You're going to put Break Starter on silver, but you're going to core it. And then you're going to put either Post Break Playmaker on silver or Floor General on silver. I like Post Playmaker just a little bit better, so I'm going to use Post Playmaker and put that on silver. For those defense and rebounding badges, you're going to go with Box Out Beast on Hall of Fame. You're going to go with Chase Down Artist on silver, Challenger on silver. You're going to go with Rebound Chaser on Hall of Fame. For that, I'm going to go with Anchor on bronze, Clamps on silver, and you are going to finish out with Brick Wall on gold. Menace is an option. Post Lockdown is an option. Workhorse, if you kind of want to play as a Rodman build, You can also bring chase down artists up to gold. You have a few options to play with if you want to keep that Rodman base, but this is going to be the 6'9 build. Now let's get into the 6'8 build. Now for the 6'8 build, you're obviously going to bring him down to 6'8, bring the weight up to 263, max out that wingspan, and then again, body shape doesn't matter. You're going to go with just build. Now for the attributes, you're going to bring your close shot up to an 86. Your driving layup up to a 55. Your driving dunk up to a 75. Your standing dunk up to a 93. And your post control up to an 84. And that's going to give you 20 finishing badges. For shooting, you're going to bring your mid-range shot up to a 60. And your free throw up to a 70. That's going to give you 2 shooting badges. For playmaking, you're going to bring your pass accuracy up to a 70. Your ball handling up to a 45. And your speed with ball up to a 50. And that's going to give you 5 playmaking badges. Lastly, for defense and rebounding, you're going to max out that interior defense to 99. Bring your perimeter defense up to a 90. Max that out as well. You're going to leave your steal at 50, bring your block up to an 81 this time. And you're going to max out defensive rebounding and bring your offensive rebounding up to a 90. And that's going to give you 26 defense and rebounding badges. So similar to the other build, you're going to end up with 53 badges. For your physicals, you're going to bring your speed up to a 79, max it out. You're going to leave your acceleration at 68, bring your strength up to an 85. Bring your vertical up to a 91. It's a little bit shorter, so you want a little bit of a higher vertical. And then you're going to leave your stamina, bring it up to as much as you can, which should be 96. Same takeovers. And the build will be complete. And if I'm not mistaken, you should still be a defensive anchor. Same comparisons. No, you're actually a glass lock. But let's get into the badges. So for these badges are going to be slightly different. You're going to put Pro Touch on Hall of Fame. You're going to put Rise Up on Gold, same as you did last time. You're actually going to put Giant Slayer on Gold. He's a little bit smaller, you know. You want to get that ability to finish, even though, you know, Giant Slayer is a little up and down. For your tier 2 badges, Fast Twitch on Golds. And then for your tier 3 badges, Core Fearless Finisher. And then same option. You can either do Posterizer or Limitless Takeoff. Same as the last one. I'm going to go with Limited Takeoff on Bronze. For your shooting badges, Claymore, Amped, I don't know, Core Green Machine. Core Green Machine. Call it a day. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you right now, we don't care. Moving on, for your playmaking badges, same thing. Vice Grip on Gold. You're gonna put Post Playmaker on Silver, and then you can core Break Starter. That's your extra 2. Floor General, Dimer. They're very special delivery. There's no reason to have it. Moving on to those defense and rebounding badges. So again, these are going to be a little bit very similar. Rebound Chaser Hall of Fame. You're going to put Challenger on Gold. You're going to put Box Out Beast on Hall of Fame. You're going to core Clamps, because that's 6 points over the 5 points for Anchor. And then what you're going to do is you can play with Brick Wall, Menace, Post Lockdown. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Pogo Stick on Gold. And then you have that extra point. I would put it on Brick Wall. Alternatively, you could bring that down to Silver and then bring that up to Silver as well. Have it evened out. Post Lockdown, like I said, is an option. Workhorse if you're trying to build a quote-unquote Dennis Rodman build. And then lastly, Menace. Menace is always a solid build, solid badge, especially over Clamps. I like Clamps a little bit better, but Menace is also a very solid option as well. All right, everyone, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon. Stay tuned for more 2K24 builds. And you can, of course, follow me everywhere at the Penny Face. Catch you guys in the next one. And as always, win forever.